Yes, so the internet is buzzing once again. The confessions are everywhere, tongues are wagging. But Lizzy Anjorin, Nollywood's queen of clapbacks and public basgos, has suddenly gone radio silent. And this is really, surprising to a lot of people because since that confession of her bestie came out, you will have expected her to jump on top of it and, do her usual basgos. But unfortunately, or is this sadly, I will say now, we haven't heard a word from her. Okay, no voice notes, no Instagram live, no trademark insult laced response as she's used to do. Just complete silence. Wow, this is something else. So what exactly is going on, if I may ask? Let's break it down, my people. Over 48 hours ago now, okay, that's over 48 hours ago now. Yeah, I think, yeah, more than 48 hours ago now, her bestie or her ex-bestie, now, a woman once glued to Lizzy Anjorin like eyelashes to mascara, shocked Nigerians, when she confessed that she and Lizzy Anjorin took Iyabo's children's photographs, to a native doctor. Wow. And the intention, allegedly, spiritually, to attack and slow down their progress as punishment for their mother, Iyabo Ojo. Wow. In fact, yours sincerely was really outraged when that news broke out the first time. I had to watch that video of her bestie talking several times, to be sure that, look, it's not an AI-generated story looking at. So naturally, Nigerians expected Lizzy to come out swinging, as she's known to always do in circumstances like this. Yes. After all, this is the same woman who once released 10 videos in one day to insult Iyabo Ojo over a minor shade. Yes, this is the same woman we are talking about now. Okay, so why this silence? If you want to ask, the same woman who has clapped back at fans, celebrities and even market women. Yes, so, but this time she's saying nothing, like literally nothing, and it's surprising, which raises some dangerous questions right now. Some of the dangerous questions that this her silence is asking is Lizzy Anjorin's silence her loudest weapon yet? This is the question that is coming up now. Let's consider two possible scenarios, my people. Now, is revenge loathing? Lizzy is known for playing the long game. Yes. Could it be that she's strategically quiet, gathering evidence, setting traps, or planning a comeback bombshell? You never can say. Sources close to her suggest that her camp is currently combing through old voice notes, bank records, chats, and video clips, just to, deny the native doctor allegation, because I think she has to do that at some point. But to disgrace, to disgrace her former bestie, publicly is also part of the some of the reason why people are saying she might be delaying, and possibly to also implicate other Nollywood stars. People are saying she's digging up facts, her camp are digging up so many things, to disabuse the minds of people that what the best is saying is all lies, and possibly to use that period to, at that time, also to implicate one or two people, something like that. That's what the rumor mill is saying. Yes, you heard it right. That is what the rumor mill is saying. Okay, some insiders claim Lizzy, may expose a web of betrayal that includes not just this his former bestie, but other actresses pretending to be friends with Iyabo while secretly attending dark meetings with her. This is another angle that people are speculating. Okay, what this means is whenever Lizzy Anjorin decides to clap back or speak, it might be a bombshell. That is what the rumor mill is saying right now. And if that is true, then this silence may be the beginning, okay, of a scorched-earth revenge mission, honestly. And I tell you, this may be laced with a lot of bascos, as usual. But if so, then here comes the second theory that I'm looking at. And this second theory that I'm looking at is far more dangerous, I tell you. Is she hiding more than we know? Yes. Is she hiding more than we know? Because what if she's not planning a comeback at all? This is another possibility. What if the silence means something darker? What if the allegations are actually true? Because a lot of people have been saying that this could be true after all. What if Lizzy Anjorin has gone quiet, not out of strategy, but because she's cornered, embarrassed, unspiritually warned to just keep quiet? You never can tell. We must remember, this is not an ordinary accusation, oh, because children are involved, okay? And Yoruba land, when you and somebody get problem, okay, and you begin to bring their kids into it, man, they don't take it easy, and they don't play with it, they don't joke with it. So this is one big allegation that I'm sure in the days ahead, a lot of other uh, things may come up, either from the side of Lizzy Anjorin, the bestie, or even Iyabo Ojo herself. Okay, you never can tell. So this is not just say she insulted me or she shaded my clothes. This is juju allegation involving children, native doctors, and spiritual causes. This is a big one, my people. No one keeps quiet over such heavy accusations unless they are guilty or they fear their reply may open a deeper can of worms. This is what I'm also thinking. After all, who knows what else the ex-bestie is sitting on? Yes, so have you people even thought of this? It's possible the bestie has other very, very damaging secrets she's here to unleash, on the social media. So is that why possibly Lizzy Anjorin is just keeping quiet? Maybe things like the bestie coming up with other voice recordings, photos, receipts. Did Lizzy dig a hole, too deep this time? They always say that when sometimes when your heart, your soul is not clean and you begin to plot for people, you begin to dig holes everywhere. That those holes eventually you might be the one to fall into them. So is this a scenario, a case of Lizzy, fall into her own pits and holes that she has dug for herself and for other people? The dangerous implications of her silence is huge. In this Nollywood Juju saga, silence is now the loudest character in the room from all we are seeing. Because Lizzy's enemies are rejoicing. Her fans are confused. And Iyabo just camp, thriving and just watching. Yes, they're all just watching and, just watching literally and thinking of what is going to come next. This silence is painting a picture, I tell you, my people, the picture of fear, strategy, or maybe regret altogether. Yes, maybe regret, you heard me well. Okay? So, in Yoruba culture, they say when the war drums stop, even the rags feel the tension. Yes. So what's next? So what's going to happen next, if I may ask? Will Lizzy rise from the ashes with thunder and brimstone? Or will she quietly fade away, knowing that some battles are lost not on the battlefield, but in the hearts of the public? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain, my people. We are watching. Everyone is watching. Because in the end, truth has legs. A lot of people don't know. At the end of it all, we must realize that truth has legs. And then even if it limps, it eventually catches up with lies. Maybe I need to repeat this. I said at the end of it all, or at the end of everything, truth as you know it has legs. And even if that truth limps, it eventually catches up with lies. I'm sure you guys are able to connect what I'm trying to say right now, okay? Now, the question is no longer what her bestie said. It is why Lizzy has not said a word, as everyone expected her to have done. And until she breaks that silence, the streets of Nollywood will remember or will always remain on high alert. I tell you, the street of social media right now, as far as this Iyabo Ojo and Lizzy Anjorin conundrum is all about, is at full alert. Fans from both sides are at full alert as well. Everybody is just waiting to see what is going to come up next, either from the camp of Lizzy Anjorin or her bestie, or even Iyabo Ojo herself. And people cannot just wait to see what is going to come up next. Okay, and I tell you, you're sincerely, doing this video now is also waiting, and I cannot just wait to see what happens next from either any of these three camps. Okay, and something is coming, or maybe is already here. So we are just waiting. I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm sure you understand why a lot of people are just curious to know what is going to happen next. The fact that Lizzy Anjorin, somebody who is notorious for her clapbacks, and call out curses and everything, some sort of a basketball personality, not saying a word despite these, very, very grievous allegations, by her ex-bestie. It is really surprising, to a lot of people. It's very shocking to a lot of people, and that is why this suspense, is giving room to a lot of permutations. Like yours sincerely has also inundated us with right in this story. Okay, so like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just watching and waiting for what comes next so that yours sincerely can bring it, to your doorstep, So I want to use this opportunity to appreciate every one of you who has been following this young channel and contributing with your very insightful and thoughtful contributions here and there. I see you all. Those of you who are sharing, those of you who are those of you who are subscribing and liking our videos, I want to say God bless you. And until I come your way again, what do you feel about this story? Please feel free to go to the comment section and let's take the conversation further right here. God bless you. Bye-bye.